A lot of the blacks that say we were the Egyptians, we were the first ones in America before the actual Native Americans, and the Navajo people are just frauds, and they were actually the Moors or something like that, are also the same people that don't understand the concept of white and black. Now, I've been to Sri Lanka. I was in Colombo, Sri Lanka for almost a month. And these two people that you see on the screen right here are not light skinned, but they also aren't like me, right? Uh, I know some people that say, well, they got dark skinned people in India. Those are black people. They're not black. They're just dark skinned. I mean, again, if looking at these people, do you think that they are similar to somebody in Johannesburg, somebody in Dakar, Senegal, or somebody in South Sudan? No, they just look like they're dark skinned Indians almost. Let's see what they say.
நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்க கலர்ல நினைக்கிறீங்க
I still don't get why someone with the same skin color as me would ask, is your skin color real or was it painted on? Everywhere I go, no matter where I am, skin color enters the chat even before I do.
No, you said those are ninjas. She is not no ninja. She is a dark-skinned Asian. Whenever the colonists gave us names, correct me if I'm wrong, when the Italians mapped out Africa and West Africa, like the Ghana and Nigeria area, they called that Negroid land or Negro land. They had enough sense to realize that Negro land didn't include dark-skinned Indians. They knew for a fact that those weren't to say. They were smarter than that. The same reason why you can go to Sri Lanka and they're not calling you their brother. Y'all not brothers. Y'all not alike. Y'all just got similar skin tones.
Skin color enters the chat even before I do.
Dark chocolate.
Oh, dark chocolate. The usual greeting is no longer hello, good morning, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Enjoy Sri Lanka.
Thank you. Thank you for being so welcoming.
Sri Lankans.
The best.
Sri Lankans.
Instead, for some reason, it's, are you black or did you put something on to be black?
Yeah, no, you're a different color.
Is your skin color real? A hello would be really nice. Hello. How are you? Huh?
Fine.
Fine. Hello. Oh, thank you. Wow, look at the beetroot. Huh? I felt like my strong, confirmed sense of identity became some sort of a guessing game. Black American இல்லையே ஏன் Black American சொன்னீங்க?
Yeah, granted, I see somebody said the skin complexion is beautiful. Yeah, there's people in Sri Lanka that are darker than her, but she has a unique skin complexion. Like it glows. She has tattoos that add to the contrast. So I don't think it's mainly about her, like, oh, you're dark skinned, like, let me just harass you because you're dark skinned. I think it's just a unique look.
தமிழ்ல
He said he thought she was a black American. Now, listen, something is wrong with him. Let's go back to this.
ஏன் Black American?
This chick don't look black American at all. Like, at all. Even somebody that has never been to India or that has never been to Sri Lanka or anywhere where they have dark-skinned Asians would know for a fact, like, first of all, black Americans ain't walking around with that on their forehead. Second, her facial features look more Indian than any sort of African nationality or what they call them, FBA, the Native Americans that were there. Apparently, Christopher Columbus and all them lied about the people that were there. She don't look black American, so he's full of shit. She don't look black. I guarantee you, you could put her in front of Donald Trump, and Donald Trump got enough sense to know that she ain't like me. She don't look black American. He's full of shit.
அமெரிக்கன் சொன்னீங்க
முதல் சாப்பிட்டு ஸ்வீட்
தமிழ்ல கடுப்பா இருக்கிறதுனாலயா?
So you mean to tell me she looked like she could be related to Malcolm X?
Again, a hello would be so nice. Why do people feel that it's okay to vocally classify people around them so quickly?
Canada.
Malaysia. Would you yell out your assumptions of a stranger's nationality, heritage, race, skin color before even entering a conversation about it with them?
Black beauty.
India.
No.
India.
No. How am I meant to respond to these interactions? Because more often than not, they're not even questions, just...
I mean, but again,
How am I meant to respond to these interactions? Because more often...
I think she needs to look in the mirror and realize that people are not used to seeing people that look like her. That's really what it's not necessarily about her skin tone. And a choice of clothing that she's wearing makes it look even more like she's like this super indigenous, I don't even know what the hell kind of people that it is, but yeah.
They're not even questions, just assumptions.
Yeah. We can cut like this.
Good.
You're from India?
So the thing is, based on my responses, you can see that the conversations and questions about skin color, nationality, heritage, race don't always come from a place of harm or negativity. I don't think there's anything wrong with curiosity or wanting to understand me better. I really appreciate that.
From India. Hi.
Hello.
Nagada.
என்ன கதையா? தெரியல, நீங்க தான் சொல்லணும்.
India.
ஆ? சும்மா நடந்துட்டு சாப்பிட்டுட்டு இப்பதான் நடந்து.
Okay. From India.
நானா மலேசியா.
Malaysia.
உங்க பக்கம் தான், கிட்டதான்.
பச்சை விளங்குதில்லை.
Tamil. Because my nationality and heritage plays a big role in making me, 9 out of 10, the guesses actually make sense. Indian, Tamil, Sri Lankan, yep, all logical. Hello. Huh? Where do you think?
India.
No, Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Yeah, but my great-grandparents are from India, so you are kind of right. I present quite Tamil, pottu, vibhuthi, features that look Tamil, Indian. But every now and then, some guesses or conversations seem a bit more loaded. Black American இல்லையே. இது முகத்தை பார்த்தா தெரியலையா? முகத்தை பார்த்தா தமிழ் மாதிரி தெரியலையா? என்ன பார்த்தா தமிழ் மாதிரி தெரியலையா?
ஏன்னா இப்ப அப்ப மோடிஸ் வாரு இப்படித்தான் வாரு இதெல்லாம் நீப்பிட்டு தான் வாரு
மினிக்கி கொண்டா தமிழ்.
Even if she was black American, he said tourists come dressed up. Even if she was black American, dressed up in that outfit, nobody would. Who's a famous black American we could use? I need it to be a brown skin one. We need a brown skin black American example. Hell, I don't even know celebrities anymore. I can't even. Hold on, let me pause the video so I can think of a celebrity. So for the people that don't know, this is a black American woman, and the other nationality that she could pass for is maybe black British. Women in England look like this. Black women in England look like this. If you put her in some native Indian or Sri Lankan outfit, you still gonna be able to look at her in the face and tell that she's not from India. Like, it's just nobody's buying it. Indians have distinct features that let you know, because Indians don't look like any other Asians. When somebody comes from India, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, all those that used to all be part of like one kingdom at one point. So all those people pretty much look the same. They all got the dots on their head. They all got something similar. Not all of them got the dots, but most of them. You not confusing one of them with one of us. It's not happening. That's bullshit.
எப்படி இருந்தாலும். So I stood there trying to convince this uncle who yelled out Black American when he saw me just like walk past that I'm Tamil. But he insisted that I don't look Tamil and said, oh yeah, that's because tourists usually come all dolled up looking the way I did. That dress I was wearing is made in Sri Lanka. I just got it from Candy like about a week before that moment. Perhaps the tattoos and styling make me harder to place, but what is a Tamil person supposed to look like anyway? Tamils are spread across the world, having assimilated into multiple identities and cultures.
Ma'am, don't do that. I hate it when people do this. What is Tamils supposed to look like, or Tamils, however you say it? They're supposed to look like what they've always looked like. Like, I mean, if you say, what does a Kikuyu look like? Well, by her logic, she said, well, Kikuyus are all over the world. There's Kikuyus in Texas. There's Kikuyus in Washington State. Just because you relocate doesn't mean all of a sudden that, and y'all, like, all of a sudden that you just somehow switch completely. That's not how the world works. It's just like how there's a heavy Indian population in Malaysia, but they're not native there. Like, they had been coming there through trade during like the Silk Road times, and then the British and the Dutch and all that brought them there as well. Just because they're in Malaysia doesn't mean that you can't look at them and instantly tell, like, hey, okay, maybe your great grandfather moved to Malaysia, but I can tell that you are of Indian descent. Like, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop this whole, well, what is black? You know exactly what the fuck black is. Like I said, if I put Donald Trump and President William Ruto of Kenya in the same room, would you have trouble figuring out which one of them is black? I don't think so.
Morning.
Good morning.
Tanah சுகமா?
சுகம் நீங்க
நல்ல சுகம்.
சாப்பிட்டீங்களா?
சாப்பிடுறேன். நீங்க சாப்பிட்டீங்களா?
சாப்பிட்டாச்சு.
எந்த ஊரும் கூட பிறந்த ஊர்?
பிறந்த ஊர் மலேசியா.
மலேசியா. ஆச்சே இலக்கை.
It's like fragrant.
Country. எப்படி இந்த
அழகான தமிழ்.
தமிழ் அழகா இருக்கா? உங்க தமிழும் அழகா தான் இருக்கு. தமிழ் எப்பவுமே அழகா தான் இருக்கும். These continuous questions and curiosity about identities in general got me thinking a lot about how our appearance, our features, our skin color, our sense of style, and the true identity we deeply relate with. Sometimes all those things, they just don't align.
your birthplace is Malaysia. Yeah, I think you like Indian.
My great grandparents are from India.
Indian shape.
Yeah, I'm Tamil. Where are you from?
Yeah, we are pure Sri Lanka.
Of your Sri
Oh,
Lanka.
Z, look at this. Look at this woman. She's in Sri Lanka, and they asked her, is she a black American? People's concept of race is, see, I'm gonna tell y'all who the smartest people in the world when it comes to race are South Africans and Namibians. Y'all have a better understanding of what the hell black and white is than it seems everybody else. Like, y'all understand what black is. Americans, we gotta stop this. Stop watching CNN. I blame them for half of it.
Just don't align.
Your birthplace is Malaysia. Yeah, I think you like Indian.
My great grandparents are from India.
Indian shape.
Yeah, I'm Tamil. Where are you from?
Yeah, we are pure Sri Lanka.
Of your Sri Lanka.
Nandini. Yeah.
Nandini?
Before 5 years, my in house, one girl is servant. His name is Nandini. His name is Nandini, like you. Same face cut.
Plus, there's little to no control over how others perceive us.
I think you like sometime is from India, like sometime I think from African country like this.
African?
Not that's what African countries mean. Normally your color is different.
Yeah, but nobody's confusing her with an African. Unless if she has African citizenship, like somebody in South Africa, like she's from Durban or something, and she's got like, again, this race stuff is not hard to understand. Like, yeah, and thank you, Kwame. You said she's the same complexion. Y'all seen when I was doing live streams in Sri Lanka, there was a lot of people that were darker than me in similar skin tones as her. I don't know how.
Your color is different.
Oh, it is good color. Same color.
You are different color.
Oh, what is your color?
But it's between black color.
And
Between. Right.
say in my case, tattoos, makeup, clothes that one would
He said his color is in between black and white. Maybe we'll just go with he didn't know English good enough to know how to say brown.
generally associate with the West. But at the same time, pottu, vibhuthi, jhumkas, thodu, Tamil. Malaysia. It is very nice.
Nationality Indian.
No, nationality Malaysia.
Malaysia. Oh, here.
But you know why he say that. Like, come on now. It's just like when you talk to a Indian that looks like her in Durban and you say, "Are you Indian?" They say, "No, I'm South African." You're fucking Indian. Why do people do this? Like, I don't understand why people do this. It's just like when you see somebody that's obviously Korean in the face and you're in LA and you say, "Are you Korean?" "No, I'm American." Your parents are both Korean. You can be two things at one time. You can have American citizenship and be of Korean descent.
So perhaps contradictory to many, harder to place, so harder to box, right?
Malaysia. Oh my God.
What are you?
Dia Malaysia. Ini dia Singapore.
Malaysia. Wow.
Malaysia, the black people. Malaysia. Malaysia. Look, in Tamil. Nandavati.
Why can't we have multiple identities that coexist harmoniously? I love it. Or not, and yet be just as real.
Yeah, listen, it doesn't matter. You said her ancestors have been in Malaysia for generations, though. See, that's the problem with that FBA shit. See, here's the thing. FBAs will say, "Hey, we know around 1650, my family was brought from Senegal to Louisiana, and we've been breeding in the United States since then. So because of that, we must be the native Navajo tribe, or we must be the native Cherokee tribe." Just because you've been in a place for centuries does not mean you're from there. That does not mean that those people come from there. There are Chinese people that have been in Malaysia for over 100 years. They have enough fucking sense to know that, hey, I am Malaysian by my nationality, but whenever we first came here, my great-great-grandparents were Chinese, and they mated with another grandparent that was Chinese, and my mom, my dad were Chinese. You're still fucking Chinese. Like that, the amount of common sense that people don't have is shocking. You don't switch history just because you've been somewhere for a long time. Okay, your parents immigrated from Nigeria in the year 1900 to London, but they've only dated within the Nigerian community in London. But now if somebody asks you, "Are you Nigerian?" you're going to say no. You are fucking Nigerian. You're a Nigerian British. It's a second grader can understand this. So I'm African. And listen, I'm not delusional. I'm not no nigga up here talking about I was running around with a feather head on the back of a horse shooting bow and arrows at cowboys. I'm not one of them black Americans. I will tell you, I am American. My parents were American. Their parents were American. But we are the African descent Americans. Americans of African descent. How about that? That sounds, you are an American of Chinese descent. Like, this is a very simple concept. Like, I feel like if you don't understand this concept, you shouldn't be able to vote. Like, if you don't understand the concept of the fact that somebody can immigrate from China during the gold rush in the late 1800s and then only reproduce with other Chinese people and still be China. If you don't understand that, you should not be allowed to vote because your mind is too fucked up. You can't understand basic knowledge.
Just as strong. Sri Lankan face. Tamil. Telugu பேசுவேன். தமிழே தான். நானா மலேசியா.
India. நீங்க சிங்கப்பூரா?
இல்ல மலேசியா.
மலேசியா தான்.
மலேசியா தான்.
சரி.
Bye. வரேன். I love when people
Did he try to grab her hand and okay?
said Sri Lanka. It felt like a warm hug and a sense of belonging. A stark contrast from the "where are you from?" I usually get from e-hailing drivers in Kuala Lumpur / fellow Malaysians, and they're shocked when I respond with, "Saya orang sini, Malaysia je."
Sri Lankan girl. Wow.
Oh, same color.
Yeah. Stand no.
Same.
I think Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka. Could be.
Ada di India.
Mari auntie. Mari uncle. Mari. Lalu. Sugo.
Okay, mama sapriro.
Well, I will say this: she does look slightly different than the average Sri Lankan, and again, it goes back to not just her skin complexion; it's the tattoos and the little thing on her forehead. Like, that's what makes her stand out. But if she didn't have those tattoos and that thing on her forehead, she would just look like a dark-skinned Sri Lankan woman. But she is of Indian descent, is what she did say. And Indians and Sri Lankans look very, very similar, but they're not the same. I mean, I'm trying to think of another example of people that, you know, like, I don't know, Korean people and Chinese people don't look exactly the same, but it's not like comparing apples to oranges. You know, they're not completely different, but they look similar. But she has like I said, she has a very tribal look. Like, she's what they would describe whenever Vasco da Gama and them first when they were sailing around the world, and these are the people that they first saw. She got tribal looking tattoos and dark skin and a thing on her forehead. So I can see why why she grabs attention there.
ஆமா நீங்க சாப்பிட்டீங்களா? வேணுமா? Thank you. Thank you. வரேன்.
Where are you from?
Malaysia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. You too. Thank you. Sreejan, பத்திரமா இருங்க. Bye, Ned.
Yeah, so make sure you guys go check out her channel. It's called Nandini, Nandini. It looks like she has it looks like she's going around to different countries in Asia capitalizing on her dark skin, because this country right here says Black Beauty, what it's like being dark skin in the Philippines. But yeah, make sure you guys get the job list. If you guys are looking to live and work abroad full time, it'll be in the first pinned comment where you can earn up to $20 an hour working online so you can live anywhere in the world. I'll see you guys in the next video.